What's up, guys? How's it going? MikeTheTech here, and guess what just dropped? 5.6, Unreal Engine 5.6, along with the MetaHuman local editor, is now live in the Epic Marketplace. Let me go and switch my cam here, and we're gonna jump right into it. All right, so first thing you're gonna need to do is get the Epic Games launcher. Go ahead and install that, and here is the launcher. Of course, if you have Fortnite or things like that, you may already have the launcher and use that for your library. But here we're talking about Unreal Engine. So let's go ahead and click on Unreal. And we're gonna go ahead and, if this wasn't here, we'd press that yellow button and it'll show up on the right as a new option to install. We're gonna click on that and choose 5.6.0 preview and choose install. Here we're gonna choose install after we read this warning where it says this is for testing only. It may be unstable. Don't use it for live release or active development projects. So, okay, we'll just try it out and have fun with it for now. We won't actually install it on anything, or we won't actually use it to build anything. Let me make sure I have enough space, and I believe I do. So we're just gonna go ahead and wait and let this install, and we'll go from there. All right, so it looks like it's finished. Let's go ahead and open up the 5.6 preview. It's currently installing the prerequisites and loading up the editor. All right, so now it's loaded. If we go to games, we can see that we have all the usual templates you're used to. We've got motion design, interesting. Architecture stuff is still here. Automotive and simulation. Okay, let's go ahead and click on games, and we'll create a new first-person project just to try things out. Let's call this test 5.6. Sure. All right, so Unreal Engine 5.6 is installed in all its glory. It looks like, did this change a little bit? No, I don't think. Maybe I'm just tripping. The white cubes used to be blue, but aside from that, everything looks pretty much the same. We've got some new editor buttons up here on the left instead of the right. That's kind of interesting. But what everyone wants to know is how to install the MetaHuman plugin. So all we're gonna do is go into plugins. If it's not on top, all you have to do is go into the edit menu and choose plugins, and that's going to open it up. We're going to type in MetaHuman, and we're just going to turn on all of these MetaHuman plugins that are not currently on. This includes the core tech, animation libraries, and MetaHuman Animator, and we'll restart. This will take some time. Now, you might get missing plugins prompt. Just go ahead and choose enable missing. That's going to enable everything else that is needed for the project. And we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and restart, and we can start using everything. All right, so now that everything's installed, we're gonna go ahead and just create something new. So let's right click and head over to the new MetaHuman option here, now that we have the MetaHuman plugin installed. And we're gonna choose a MetaHuman character. I'm gonna name this MH_Mike and press enter. Now it's gonna take some time, and once we open it, it might need us to actually enable some dependencies. We'll see if it does that. And here it is. Nothing else was required, and it looks like it's loading up just fine. Let's give it a few seconds. All right, and we are in the MetaHuman creator now, and this is all running locally. We don't have to wait in line online in the cloud anymore. Some of those queues can be very, very long. So now you have full control over creating MetaHumans right from the engine itself. Super, super useful. If we go over to Blend, we can use all the same features that we had before in the online interface, except we can actually add more of our own assets. So let's say instead of using the characters for family assets, we can actually use real characters we've designed for family assets, and then use those to influence new characters, which is really cool. But otherwise, we can grab the individual nodes, make edits, do things like that. We can use modeling mode. All of the same features that were available are still available here. And yeah, that's it for this one. The entire MetaHuman creator is available now in 5.6, and I'll have some new videos coming pretty soon on different ways you can use this and the different types of new assets that you can create within the engine itself. But yeah, that's it for this one, and I hope you have a good one. Peace.
The games to interviews with a broader view. He keeps it fresh, always brings something new. It's MikeTheTech, MikeTheTech, the architect. MikeTheTech, yeah. MikeTheTech, the architect.